Hey everyone, it's Brandon
and Tyler
with Everyday EV, and this is a video where we are introducing a new series of electric vehicle shopping videos. So we have some updates for you guys, and as if you've been following our channel, you know our Chevy Bolt has been going through a buyback since August of 2021. This is February of 2022, and we still have the Bolt, and hopefully any day now the car will be bought back. But we actually have some news about our Volkswagen ID4 first edition.
We do. So as you guys know, we have one of the very early first editions for the US here. And you know, we've been having a lot of issues over the last 8 months between a lot of software problems where it's been bricking the car and we have to take it into service to get reset. And then we're having constant rattles in the car that no one seems to get fixed anymore. So we're kind of at the point where we asked Volkswagen for a buyback because we're not happy with the car. We still recommend the ID4 to everybody. We just think we made a mistake by buying one of the first ones because, it's brand new. We wanted the newest thing on the road. But I think we kind of learned our lesson where the first one off the line is not always the best one to get. Yeah. It's a great car otherwise. It's been great, but it's just, between some software bugs that constantly come back and then quality control, it's just like, it's been kind of hard. So we did ask Volkswagen for a buyback. This will only take about 2 to 3 weeks to process, so it's super quick compared to the Bolt.
Much faster than the Bolt, which we've been waiting almost 6 months. There are some people who have actually been waiting since July of 2021, so a lot longer. But I mean, as we mentioned, hopefully that happens soon. But one thing, we do want to reiterate with our ID4 is that we continue to recommend the ID4 to people. It's a tremendous value for what you get. Ours was built in February of 2021, so it's essentially when production really ramped up in Germany. So it's a very, very early build, but the newer builds that you're finding from some of the more recent builds, it's pretty reliable from what I've heard. No rattles, nothing like what we've experienced, so that's kind of where we're at with the ID4. So we definitely don't want you guys to think that we dislike it and that we don't recommend it anymore, because I actually think that this is one of the best everyday EVs that you can purchase, especially the all-wheel drive version.
Especially that one.
Yes.
Yeah. We do kind of regret not waiting for our all-wheel drive reservation, so we'll kind of explain what cars we're interested in.
Yes. So there's a list, and to do an announcement, in about a year we are actually planning on moving to the West Coast. Tyler recently just accepted a new job, which is awesome. So we are going to be moving probably to the Pacific Northwest, which is where Chargeway is based out of Portland, if I could speak properly today. So we are essentially going down to a one-car family because we both will be working remote. So with that being said, we essentially could raise the car payment, which we don't essentially want to, but because we are going down to one vehicle, we could get a nicer vehicle. So we do have a list of cars that we are looking and test driving, and that's the point of this entire new shopping series, is that we are going to be producing videos on our entire experience, not necessarily car review videos. We're going to talk about pros, cons, the shopping experience, what research we've done, provide more details to you guys of what the experience is like to shop for an electric vehicle, especially as more hit the market. So do you want to go through the list of cars we're looking at?
Yeah, so we are looking at the Hyundai Ioniq 5, either in rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. We haven't really picked which one.
Nope.
We're looking at the Kia EV6, which we're really excited to see.
That's the one I want.
That's the one that you want.
That's the one I want, and hopefully we're going to be checking that out in a week or two, so yes. Fingers crossed.
Also looking at the Mach-E, specifically the Select or the Premium all-wheel drives or rear-wheel drives. We might look at the California Route 1 if we can find one in our area. Kind of hard to find those. We're also looking at the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y if we can find inventory, because we're kind of looking for a car by August, we're thinking, or sooner. And maybe a Polestar 2, maybe an XC40 if it hits the right price.
Yep. So as that list goes, a lot of those vehicles are new to the market. A lot of them came out last year. The Ioniq 5 and the Kia EV6 are brand new to the US, so those are relatively brand new cars. So you might run into some issues that we ran into with our ID4 with it being a new build, but fingers crossed we don't. Obviously those vehicles offer a wide array of features, including different charging speeds, different semi-autonomous driving features. And the main thing that we're really considering with this next vehicle is what will it offer us as we travel from Cleveland all the way out west, which is a very, very long drive, and it's going to be a blast.
It is.
So we're looking forward to doing that, but that's going to be our main focus as we go through these shopping experiences with these electric cars. So hopefully as we dive in more to these, we'll be producing and sharing more videos with everybody. We already had a chance to drive the Ioniq 5, but I'm hoping that we'll do a more in-depth video on that, get a chance to do that so we can share that with you guys. And yeah, so definitely, be on the lookout for that. I think that this new series is going to be very helpful for everybody who is shopping for an electric vehicle, especially here in the Midwest. I think that this will be a good educational video for people who are looking for new cars.
Guess I forgot to also add too, we are thinking about, in case none of those cars work for us, the all-wheel drive version of our Volkswagen ID4.
Yeah, can't forget that. I thought you were going to say we were going to walk to the Pacific Northwest.
Well, we could do that.
We could do that. So hopefully we won't have to walk, and that we will have a new car that will get us there.
Yes.
So, if you guys are interested in this video series, make sure you subscribe to Everyday EV. We are going to be producing these videos over the next few weeks, and as we get the opportunity to drive these vehicles. As the market has panned out in the recent month, inventory has been relatively hard. We're definitely going to have to battle markups at certain dealerships, so that's going to be a hurdle to get over. So these videos will probably be coming out over the next few weeks and months. And essentially, we actually, depending on how these buyback goes, we might not have a car for a while.
Might be carless.
Yes, which is going to be very interesting because I've never personally not had a car in my life before. But with us working remote, it's probably not going to be too big of an issue unless we have an emergency. So
Yes.
Fingers crossed that doesn't happen.
I hope not.
Yeah, hopefully not. But definitely, subscribe to Everyday EV, like and share this video with your friends. Make sure that other people are, looking forward to this series, because I'm personally looking forward to this series and sharing this educational experience with everybody. So.
Yeah, if you have any recommendations for cars not on our list, let us know. Obviously, nothing as expensive as like a Rivian or a Taycan.
As much as I wish.
Price limit. We do.
As much as I wish. And I will say that if you guys do have recommendations for us, please make sure that it charges more than a Green 6 or more than 150 kilowatts.
Yes.
Because as we know from driving our Chevy Bolt that charges at a Green 4 or 50 kilowatts, it takes forever to charge. And that is something I am personally not willing to deal with crossing across the country with 2 dogs as well as our luggage.
Yeah.
So just being honest with everybody. But yeah, please let us know if you have any recommendations in the comment section, and we'll definitely look forward to sharing these videos with you guys.
Definitely.
So as always, make sure you're taking care, staying safe. If you're in the cold, stay warm, and
make every day electrifying.
And we're gonna go get coffee. We'll see you in the next one.